So I myself love and appreciate the beauty of women in both video games and anime. And in this video, we're talking about the top 10 best Nintendo Switch game waifus. And don't worry, it's PG-13. By the way, if you're new to the channel or haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend doing so. I talk about modern gaming, retro gaming, rare games, as well as hidden gems. I post every single week, and you don't want to miss out. So this is actually going to be a collaboration video. I asked my buddy UpperNimbus to tag along, and here he is. Take it away, man.
So obviously, being a massive Xenoblade Chronicles fan, I had to go with Mythra from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 as my first waifu on this list. Now yes, I'm gonna admit that Mythra is hot. She is just really attractive, and I do have a thing for blondes, so that probably plays into a big part of why I like Mythra, but I also kind of like the tsundere attitude. I'm a bit of a sucker for girls who secretly like you, but they don't really show it, and they tease you a lot, but deep down you know how much they care about you, and they would do anything in the world to help you and be with you, which adds a really cute side to tsundere girls, and Mythra fits that archetype perfectly. But also, it's not just her looks and attitude which I'm drawn to, but it's also the fact that when you play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, the more you play this game, the more you delve into the story, the more you realize of who Mythra actually is and why she hid herself with the facade of Pyra. But I do think she's one of the more iconic and coolest looking designs for a Xenoblade character, even with her Tornin design with the black tights and even having the chest covered up. I think she looks pretty badass and still looks amazingly gorgeous.
So my first pick is going to be Yuri from Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater. In the game, Yuri is a woman with a unique ability. She can see spirits and ghosts, a gift as well as a curse that she's had since childhood. This ability is the center of the game's narrative and gameplay, as she becomes involved investigating the mysterious and deadly environments surrounding the haunted mountain where the game takes place. So yeah, not only is this game amazing, but Yuri is so beautiful, especially in different lightings and different environments, and all the different costumes that she has. Like, she's kind of emo, but she's not at the same time. She definitely has a pretty dark past, and you definitely feel for her in a lot of those aspects. Koei Tecmo, which is the developers, they do really good with their character designs. And this one, in my opinion, is top tier.
Okay, so my second choice for a Nintendo Switch waifu would have to be Min Min from ARMS. Now I know that ARMS isn't really that popular anymore, and it's a game that's sort of fallen into obscurity since especially it was one of the original Nintendo Switch games from back in 2017. Anyway, this game has an amazing cast of well-designed characters between both males and females, but of course, being someone who does enjoy their waifus, I obviously had to pick a favorite out of the bunch. Now the reason why I really like Min Min as my waifu choice from ARMS is because I personally felt that she was the most comfortable and easiest to play with. Get your mind out of the gutter or keep it in there, because this video is perfect for that. I don't know what it is, but her chakrams that she uses, I love the feel of when you throw the punches with the chakrams, and I love how they go flying off her arms and behave like boomerangs essentially. I enjoyed her playstyle the most compared to any other regular ARMS character. Something about Min Min's chakrams, and I felt like I played her the best, and if I ever return to ARMS and play on a regular or competitive basis, then absolutely Min Min is still my main. Min Min for the win-win, baby.
My second choice is going to be Aluche from Knights of Azure 2. She's the main protagonist in the action RPG. Aluche is a strong-willed and brave woman who finds herself caught in between the battle of light and darkness in a world plagued by monsters and supernatural forces. So yeah, not only is she beautiful, but she's a total badass. Plus I'm a sucker for redheads, so it's kind of a given. And I gotta say, her battle style is awesome. This game is definitely fun and super addictive. If you've never played any of the Knights of Azure games, you're definitely missing out. Go check it out.
Now, of course, my third waifu choice has to be Edelgard from Fire Emblem Three Houses. Now, despite me admitting that I like my blondes through both Mythra and Min Min, I also really like Edelgard's white hair. I don't know what it is about white hair waifus, but they definitely have a very alluring aura about them. And being the only female house captain within Fire Emblem Three Houses, of course, all eyes were on her, and so were mine. Now, I must admit that Claude is pretty pretty damn sexy. But of course, I ended up going with Edelgard for my first playthrough in Fire Emblem Three Houses. Some people say that you should play Dimitri's route for the first time. However, I wasn't drawn to Dimitri, I was drawn to Edelgard. And there is a question in the game she asks you about joining her side for a cause of some kind, and without any doubt, I accepted her request. I could not turn down the opportunity to spend more time with Edelgard and journey with her throughout the lands of Fodlan. Also, how could you not love a giant axe-wielding babe?
As for my third choice, it's going to be Paine from Final Fantasy X-2. Yes, I'm excited about this one. So Paine is known for more of her serious personality. She contrasts with the more cheerful and optimistic Yuna and Riku, often serving as the more grounded and practical member of the group. Despite her tough exterior, Paine has a complex backstory, and her past is gradually revealed throughout the game. But over the course of the story, she becomes a loyal and supportive friend of Yuna and Riku. Yes, it's definitely one of my childhood crushes when it comes to Final Fantasy. Her costume, her hair, her whole look and aesthetic, this is like 10 out of 10 for me. I'm all about the goth aesthetic, it's so cool. This, in my opinion, is my favorite Final Fantasy look when it comes to characters and costume designs. So yeah, if you've never played Final Fantasy X-2 yet, it's a great game, you should definitely go check it out.
So my fourth choice for a Nintendo Switch waifu is going to be a character who's a little bit more sort of down to earth, a little bit more realistic. Well, realistic in the sense of anime and weeb culture. That's why I'm going with Tsubasa Oribe from Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE Encore. Tsubasa is the main female protagonist within this game, and I just feel like she's one of those really kind, sweet, gentle, caring girls. I think she's a very positive, loving person, and she's someone that I would feel really positive and happy around, spend a lot of time with, and go on beautiful day trips and go adventuring and exploring. She feels like a very natural person you could meet in the real world, someone that you can find relatable, someone who's also just super duper cute. Plus, also the other thing is that because she is a pop idol and a singer, she is so incredibly talented and has a beautiful angelic voice. And girls with angelic voices is such a turn on. It is a massive plus in my books, so Tsubasa definitely gets my 100% approval rating.
My fourth pick is going to be Judith Lanster from Trails Through Daybreak. Judith is known for her strong, confident demeanor and her talent with a variety of combat techniques, particularly those involving weaponry. Throughout the story, she plays an important role in the narrative, both as a fighter and as a character who helps drive the story forward. As the story unfolds, Judith becomes involved in the variety of key events and struggles, often helping others while also grappling with her own personal challenges. So yes, this is another redhead, which I love. Not only is she gorgeous, but she has this certain kind of mystery to her throughout the whole game. Like she's a celebrity and she knows she's famous, but she has this certain kind of like closed offness to her. I'm not sure how to explain it, but it definitely adds more mystery to it, which in turn kind of makes you more attracted to her. And yeah, Trails Through Daybreak is another great game. If you've never played it yet, you're definitely missing out. It became one of my favorite games of 2024. Another one that I definitely recommend checking out.
Now my final choice for a Nintendo Switch waifu is gonna be Dana from Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana. Ys 8 is honestly one of my favorite JRPGs of all time. I love the summer theming, I love the deserted island you explore, there's a lot of mysteries and ancient ruins to uncover, and I really love the character designs and also just the characters themselves within this game. And yes, there are plenty of girls and plenty of waifus within Ys 8. But of course, the titular female protagonist, Dana herself, is the one I'm most drawn to. I love her watery and aquatic theming she's got going on, not only with her hair, but also with her clothing and attire. In regards to who Dana is and her origins, I cannot explain that because that is some seriously heavy spoiler territory. She is badass, she knows how to fight. I love her twin crescent moon blades. I just think her playstyle is really fun and addictive within the game of Ys 8. Once again, I love the whole summer theming with the game. I love the summer theming of Dana herself. This is a game I highly recommend, and Dana is a character who is just really awesome to get to know and find out and discover everything about who she is and her origins, where she comes from, and all that good jazz.
And as for my last pick, it's gotta be Bayonetta. Bayonetta is a powerful witch who battles angels and demons, and various supernatural enemies in a fast-paced, over-the-top combat. Her backstory is deeply tied to mystery and mythology. Her story revolves around her quest to uncover the truth about her past In the first game, she wakes up with no memories to her previous life, and throughout her journey she discovers that she was once part of an ancient conflict between two powerful factions, the witches and the sages. So yeah, I'm pretty sure any man can agree that Bayonetta is one of the best waifus ever created in any video game. Her whole look, the aesthetic, her combat style, she's badass and she's a total babe. And as for the game itself, Bayonetta is one of my favorite games of all time. Even if it involved a dude, this is like one of the best games ever. It's kinda like Devil May Cry but with a female character. So yeah, Bayonetta, top tier. Both the character and the video game. Alright, well there you have it. There's the top 10 best Nintendo Switch game waifus. I would love to hear what you guys have to think and what are your favorite waifus. And trust me, I read and reply to every single comment. Thank you so much UpperNimbus for tagging along. Like I said, we're just two weebs that enjoy women in both video games and anime. And yeah, it's just a fun topic. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe. And definitely subscribe to UpperNimbus as well too. His channel is awesome, tons of great content. With that being said, hope you guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Happy gaming, and God bless. Peace.